The next demo I think would be really interesting, and I thought of Tanya when I looked into this. It's called a project banner overlay. And what it does is it essentially creates a banner at the top of your project as like a warning for people to say, this is a test project, do not enter production data here. So if we go to this project here, you see this banner that just pops up at the top here that says, you're in a test project, be sure not to enter production data here. That's the default setting for this. As soon as you enable this module, that's how this pops up. But if we go to the external modules, it allows you to create your own text. So as soon as you enter values into this, it automatically changes. And then if you want to change the color for the banner, this is where you would do any of the banner CSS. I believe you can do, let's see. Yep. Not sure exactly how the banner CSS takes effect. It should just be the same sort of thing as everything else. Let me look real quick. Yeah. It says it's just regular CSS, so maybe just the rules. We'll have to see. There we go. So it doesn't need the HTML tags. It's just the CSS rules. So if I did font, color, white, font.
Can you try it without the important, just to see if that'll work?
That's a good call, Terry. Oh, I think it's just color in.
Wait, it's not, you didn't get size right. Yes, yes. Yeah.
So there's some, let me see, this is why I always use the inspect panel, because sometimes it's hard to figure out exactly what you're typing. So if we did font size is like 26 pixels. And that one might need an important, since there was already a rule for that. Maybe not. It's always trial and error. And I think that there you go. So you can do the sort of like the same with the rich text editor. You can just go into the source code and change it however you want, and then put it in the center so that way it's in the center of the page. And
I won't be surprised to see them come out with a rich text editor for this in some version downstream.
Yeah. Well, it's already there in some respect up here. It seems it's kind of confusing that you can do the same with the CSS, and sometimes it's applied and sometimes it's not. I guess you'd have to figure out what rules you can put in there. So the nice thing is if you have a project that you copied over for training, you can put this up here so that way it immediately tells people this is the training project. Don't enter real data here. The thing I don't like about this in a way is that if this is like a training project, if you go to your project setup and move it to production, it's still there. So it doesn't go away anymore. You know what I mean? It's like, I guess you could have a training project that's in production, but you would think that there'd be something that it would flag you that says it's in production. But I figure this is a good thing to have for people who want to separate. I was thinking of all of us too, how they have the sandbox and all those other different projects, and this would be a good way to differentiate between the two. So that's the second
That's a good point.
external module.